Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know if this has been done before, but anyway, what I'm doing is it's from an idea that Gayle Agostinelli I don't know if she came up with it or whether she copied it off somebody. Anyway, they said about doing a book of collage, you know, like get a kid's book and collage the whole thing. Well, I've got this really naff calendar from last year, which I was going to use, but it's just the images are so big and I was going to throw it away, and I thought, hang on a minute, this would make a really good base for collaging, back and front, so it's plain on the back. And then I can just chop it up when I need it. I'll leave it in the calendar format. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm using a page to stick things on. So yeah, I've done, let me just show you this one, sorry, properly. So I've done this one, which is sort of, you know, as you can see, butterflies, flowers, etc, etc. I started off with a background of text papers, and then I stuck the images on. These are stamped images. These are out of plant books, etc. So, and somehow I've got glitter. Oh, I bet it's off the paper. Yeah, so that's quite nice. And then on the back, I just did, you know, different plain papers. So when that's all cut up, I think I look quite pretty. This one, so what I'm doing, I'm collaging on the actual pictures on the picture bit, if you like, and then I'm using the back to stick the plain papers on, if that makes sense. Okay. So for this one, I want to do a gel print collage basically, and just use up some of what I've got left, because I've got quite a few bits, you know, bits and bits and bits. So yeah, so I'm just gonna stand and rip these. I thought it'd be a good idea. Actually, I don't think I'll rip those. Yeah, just thought I'd take you with me. Why not? Hey. So I hope everybody's well. It's, I don't know what the date is today. Anyway, we're back into another lockdown here in the UK, which, you know, great. Schools are shutting. My youngest granddaughter is allowed to go to school because her mum has now been designated a key worker, because she has started walking a dog that is for a vulnerable adult, and if that dog doesn't get walked, he's a bit bonkers, so he needs walking. So yeah, they've allowed her, which is brilliant, you know. And you know, the youngest one, Eleanor, she loves school, and you know, I really think it may be a bit grand to say that her mental health was affected in the last lockdown, but I think it was. I mean, she is only, well, she was 5, she's 6 now, but, and I do think she struggled with the whole, as a lot of kids are, you know, with the whole concept of being in lockdown. They've never known anything like it, obviously, you know, so, well, neither have we, so, yeah, so it's great, isn't it? Yeah, it makes my job a lot harder because I speak to schools a lot, so, I'll be having to ring them on their mobiles, which is a bit weird, but anyway. So yeah, I'm just, as you can see, just tearing up a load of odd gel prints that I've got here. You can't see these, but yeah, I'm just going to go through anything that isn't. These are actually photocopies of gel prints, so I won't be using those because I did them on a laser, and it was on a sort of semi-glossy paper, and it's coming out there. That is actually a piece of my crazy patchwork, and I photocopied it. Still got it somewhere. Don't know. Anyway, yeah, I just thought this would be quite a different thing to be able to cut up for tags and that, so just sort my life out here. I don't know what, do I keep it in a colour theme? I think that might be an idea. Again, more photocopies. There's loads of plain paper in here. Sort this out as I'm going. Oh, there's a good one. That'll match in nicely. Yeah, so anyway. see how we're doing. I might stick some images on, but I'm really tempted to just leave it cut, you know, gel printed papers basically, and then, you know, when I cut it up I can always stick a main image on, you know, like some of the Sizzix flowers or something like that. So yeah, it's probably been done before. But as I say, I had this really naff calendar and I very nearly put it in the bin because I knew I wouldn't use it for making a journal or anything, because as I say, the images are too big. So there it is. I'm just using a glue stick. I think what I'll do is when I actually come to use the papers, I will go over with gel matte medium. Ooh, which colour? I think I prefer that side actually. Yeah, just to seal it all down, but at the moment it's just a case of getting it stuck and covering up these images basically. So this is probably boring as heck, but you know, others do it. You can always turn off. Somebody said that to me on one of my comments, you know, don't worry about boringness, we can always, oh, people can always switch off or something. I thought, well, yeah, you can. That's right. You're quite right. Oh, welcome new subbies, by the way. I think you lovely lot are coming over from Martha. So, yeah, welcome. It's a bit hit and miss here sometimes. We try and make it work. It usually does. I'm really enjoying joining in with Martha's little challenge that she set us all. So really enjoyed doing that yesterday. So something quite different. I still haven't got round to all my sewing that I need to do. This kind of took me by. I was like, yeah, let's get on and do it. Yes, I'm going quite heavy with the glue stick. I don't want it falling off basically until it's gel printed at matte mediums. I don't want it falling apart on me. So I think this would be quite different actually. So glad we went to the beach on Sunday. We won't be allowed to do that for a while. It was a really nice day actually. I live quite close to a seaside town called Teignmouth, or as it's supposed to be pronounced, Teignmouth rather, not Tyne. But we locals just call it Teignmouth. Laziness, I expect. Yeah, it was lovely, and my 7-year-old granddaughter Scarlett, she got a scooter, and Teignmouth has a really long, I don't know if you call it a promenade, but anyway, seafront. It's a really long, and it's all paved. It's beautifully cared for. It's a lovely, Google it if you're interested. Yeah, so she had a whale of a time on her scooter, up and down, and they got a little skate park there which she thoroughly enjoyed. But it was so cold. I think the wind chill factor was, I think it was -4 or -5 on Sunday. It was bitter. Now I don't feel the cold normally. I did Sunday. Oh, Struth. I said to the kids, I said, right, you've got 5 more minutes and then I've got to go, because I was starting to get, you know, you get that bone cold where you just think, and I was wrapped up. I had a woolly hat, and considering the amount of hair I've got, you know, that I rarely wear a hat, but I really glad I had one that day. Yeah, it was getting through to my bones, my poor old bones. So yeah, but yeah, it was great to have that fresh air and that lovely sea air, and I mean the sun was out, but it was just the wind. It was so cold. Of course the kids are running around in t-shirts, you know, like they do. Yeah, crazy kids. So I'm just trying to find another pinky bit, I think. Doing it all off screen, how rude. I could put in a bit of yellow, couldn't I, just to brighten it up a bit. because once these are all chopped, you know, I mean, it looks so different, and they're great fun when they're done. Oh, there's a peachy on the other side. Shiny peach. Chop that a bit small, didn't I? Let's go yellow down there. You know, I'm going to have the yellow because it's all looking a bit the same. Yeah, fun and games. Something else I was going to tell you and I can't for the life of me. That's why I've gone quiet. I'm thinking. There was something else I was going to say. No, it's gone. I don't know. It'll probably come back to me at some point. Yeah, that'll be good enough. I can cover that up. Something else. Yeah, I'm not going to put any images on here. I think I'm going to leave it blank. Because that previous one had images on, so I think it's good to spread out enough. Yeah, so if you've got a naff calendar with images that are huge on it, because you know it's really good paper, isn't it, that calendars are made out of? Well, this is anyway. It's quite thick, so when it's doubled, you know, it's stuck one side, stuck the other, it's quite robust. So right, you can't go there. Right, we need some more. What else have we got? That could do. That's on copy paper. It's kind of why I print on all sorts of weights of paper, because you know, if you don't quite know what you're going to do with it, it's quite handy to have all the different. I suppose deli paper would be the thing. Can't get it here in the UK. Well, I can't. Whenever I try and get it on Amazon, or I've never seen it in my wholesaler, I must admit. I mean, they do sandwich, might be the same stuff, I suppose, sandwich wrap or something it's called. But yeah, I can never. I never. When it comes back in stock, sorry, half sentences again. When it comes back in stock, I'm never on time to get it. So, does that look right there? It doesn't really, does it? Should have spread that out. Are you stuck? No. Right, let's move you down there a bit. Yeah, I must check the news actually. I don't know if it's just the UK that's had to go into lockdown, because we've got this new variant that's coming. Good here, aren't we? Sharing with the world. I guess with deli paper you would have a problem, because you'd see all these pictures through. Just thought of that. So right, I need something else. What else? Some card. I think that might be a bit too thick. Feels really thick actually, so I don't want to put that on there. Pieces of that might work. Let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit of breathing space there. I spread some other bits around actually, just to break up some of the big chunks that I've got there. As I say, they always look good when you chop into them and make your tags or collage journal cards. Sorry, that was a ridiculous noise. Sorry. Oh, we have a hill. Let's grab a piece of that. Actually, I could put that there. Yeah, and I might put another bit down here actually. Right. Okay, this is getting super sticky here now. Need to change that next time. Where did that go? Yeah, it kind of balances. Might need a little bit up there actually. Although I don't know where I'm worrying because it all gets cut up anyway, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm not going to worry. Okay, so that's kind of, you know, a bit crazy, a bit mad, but I was quite keen to do a gel printed one because it just takes it, well, it makes it completely mine. There's nothing on there that I've used a stencil. Oh yes, I have. Yeah, I have there. Okay, forget that. I really want to do some you know, prints and stuff like that, which are mine, you know, no stamps or anything on them, and do digital copies. The only trouble is I haven't got a clue how you do it, so I have got a scanner, but it's not the best. It's on my printer, so I don't know if that would be good enough actually. Right, so I need to move this right over. I probably won't bore you with showing you the back because it is literally just a case of sticking blank pieces on, well, not blank, but you know, neutral. Why are you falling out? Actually, I need a new sticky page. So yeah, and then yeah, so the back is just a case of finding all my blank bits and pieces, tearing the edges. I watercoloured on top of this grid paper, so it's, you know, it's made it quite pretty. Right, I'm going to leave it there because, you know, it's probably worse than watching paint dry, isn't it? Although some people do like to watch collage, but I'm going to stop recording. And yeah, you'll probably see me using these in future journals or whatever. See you next time. Bye.